What's going on, healer? Marina Simone here. I'm excited to show you my secret sauce, my triple threat, my 3-3-3 formula for turning a lead into a prospect. Make sure that you have a pen and paper handy because I have a tendency of telling you more than what's on the slide. So I want to make sure you're able to get this information down to help you with your success in acquiring 3 to 5 customers a week and 3 to 5 business partners a month. So let's get started. But first, I want you to please silence everything, your cell phones, turn off Facebook, shut down the apps that you got going on, hide your phone from you completely. Because I want you to shut down these things in the background so you can be fully engaged with what I'm going to be teaching you. I want you to shut your door, tell your kids, I need a minute. Like, I just need a minute, guys. Maybe more like 40 minutes or something like that. But you need some space so you can take down the information I'm going to give you and put it into action. Silence your phone. Stay until the very end because I have some important information for you at the end. So we're going to get proactive in your business. What do I mean by that? Well, we need to be adding new leads daily into your list. Now, a little trick that I do, and maybe you've heard of, is the Facebook lists. So if you're in the Moms and Heels group, there is that video, or on my YouTube channel, of how to create lists on Facebook to track your leads. I also have 4 notebooks, one for my leads, one for my prospects, one for my customers, and one for my distributors. I'm going to teach you how to turn a lead into a prospect, because there is a difference between a lead and a prospect, and we'll go through that. You also have access to my PDF, my 5-step formula Facebook Messenger scripts. Okay, the old scripts just don't work anymore, so make sure you download that because you can absolutely use that with the information you learn here. The person who has the most conversations in their messenger box on Facebook or even on Instagram is the person who's going to win. That's where the relationships are created. It's not by just posting on Facebook. It's not by just doing Facebook Lives. You have to take it to the next level and be proactive in your business to connect with these leads, to learn more about them, and we're going to go through that. And if you feel uneasy, let me just tell you, I sucked when I first got started, so I want you to know it's all good. You can be amazing at this. You can be the star in your business. You can be the MVP in your business. And I'm going to teach you some simple steps to do that. But I want to show you first my income. So when I first got started in network marketing, my income was a whopping $1,000 a month. And I was not making $1,000 a month. I was spending more than I was making. So that was not my profit. But when I started to use these tactics that I'm going to teach you in 2014, okay, when I started to learn how to play around with Facebook and build on Facebook, my income started to skyrocket. And then when I implemented the Facebook Lives and added these strategies in, my income grew exponentially. So I want you to know it's a process. You're going to be bad before you're good before you're great, and great before you're outstanding and flawsome. So don't stress it and know that this is a process. So let me just tell you a little bit about me, because some of you might know who I am and some of you might not know who I am. So that's my honey bunches of oats, Jason, and that's my daughter, Anaya. We just, just the 3 of us. And then we have our dog, Cookie, who I love, who I don't have a picture of on here. And I really should have a picture of her because she's our other little baby. So I was featured on MLM Nation with Simon Chan. I was featured on the cover of Lady Savant magazine. I've been interviewed by a lot of gurus in the industry, but Todd Falcone is one of the industry leaders that I've been interviewed by, along with Rob Sperry. I've served as a field advisory board member for my last network marketing company for 2 years. I was featured 2 times in Prosper magazine. I've been coaching entrepreneurs in and out of the network marketing industry for 2 years. I built a team of 20,000 in less than 2 years. And I became a 6-figure earner in 90 days in my 2nd and my 3rd network marketing company. Now, I'm not telling you this to brag. I'm telling you this because it was a process and a long journey for me to get here. And I didn't have the coaching, the outside coaching that is available now at people's fingertips with all this good stuff that we have on Facebook with Facebook Live trainings and all the free stuff that's out there. So I'm happy that I could take my madness, my method to my madness, and I could put it on paper for you guys to learn. So the secret to having more conversations, right, to reaching out to those friends on your friends list that Maybe you're like, I don't want to cold message them, right? We don't want to spam them in our inbox, right? So this is what I do. I use Facebook stories. I show people my day. I show people my life, and they respond to me, and then I respond back to them, and then we're getting to know each other, and I respond to other people's Facebook stories. I also use the messenger stories on Facebook. Great way to immediately connect. You guys have to understand, Messenger on Facebook is like better than text messaging now. Like people respond quicker to their messages on Facebook more than they do on their text messages. I mean, I do at least. Joining Facebook groups that you are in alignment with, creating relationships in there, right? This is a great way for you to find leads and have more conversations. And then interacting with your friends on Facebook. Obviously, in my social media training, I always teach that you need to engage using my SOS tracker, which is a free download. Hopefully you've got it. It teaches you how to find new friends. It teaches you how to attract more leads to your Facebook. And then show your friends who you are. People will start to follow you once you start sharing some vulnerability. You start sharing your world with people. So it's always the education. You want to educate them about you, entertain them with some funny stuff, empower them with inspiration, but be real. Be real so people can feel who you are, so people can see that it's not just about your network marketing business, but they see that you have a life besides the network marketing. Because if your life looks fun, and it is fun, and you have a great relationship with your spouse or with your kids, and people are lacking in some area in their life, they're probably going to start stalking you and living through you. And then there's going to be doors that open up to where you can turn those leads into prospects, which we're going to go over. And doing live video. So refer to my 3-step SOS Facebook Live formula training. If you have not seen that, I didn't put the link here, but you could just go to soslive.momsandheels.com to learn more about that training. So let me tell you how powerful Facebook stories are. They've helped me to attract 10 to 20 new leads a day. Okay, so if somebody follows me, they can watch my stuff. I can literally see the people that have viewed my story. And so I actually sit down and make a list, like who are the people that are consistently viewing my story over and over and over again, because that means they're watching me. That means it's time for me to create a conversation with them. Those are leads, you guys. Those are leads. These are people that are watching you. If you have Instagram, same thing. Snapchat, same thing. People who are watching you over and over again, these are your leads. So if you're attracting 10 to 20 new leads a day, and you times that out by 30 days in the month, that's over 300 new leads of people that you can turn into prospects, and those prospects you can turn into enrollments. So first bullet point is interact with other people's stories. So you could see up there in the picture, Sharon, Laura, right? Like Sharon and Laura, like if you watch their story, don't just watch and stalk. Make like a comment. Be like, oh my gosh, girl, you look great. Or that looks like so much fun. How are you doing? Take it to private messenger. Compliment them. We're going to go through that. Spend 5 minutes a day watching the stories, right? Don't get caught up in just watching your best friends and the people that are on your team or the people that are in your company. Like you want to make sure that you're watching everybody's and post on there at least one time a day, because what that'll do is it's also going to help you with the Facebook algorithm, because Facebook likes when you use all their features. So they're going to show your stuff to more people. So how to use Facebook stories, I just want to go through this really quickly, is if you're on your phone app, so you have to do this from the app on your phone, your Facebook app, and this will work for, and this is what it looks like from iPhone. Android is probably a little bit different, but it's probably the same. So if you're on your home page, like the newsfeed section, you can see up there where it says direct, and you're just going to click on that. And then it's going to bring you to a screen like this, and you're going to click send photo or video. And you can either 1, take a picture, 2, do a video, or 3, you can actually hit, which you'll hit right there, or you can actually hit that little rectangle that's on the right, and then you can actually upload from your phone any videos or any photos that you have. And then you're simply, when you're done, you're going to hit right there where it says your story, and you want to make sure it says public. This way it can be open to all your followers. So people love to watch And this is a great way for you to share your life with others. Remember, the reason why Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians grew so fast is because they were vulnerable. They showed when they fought. They showed when they had success. They showed tears. Now, I'm not saying you got to go that far, but people love to see vulnerability. People love to see other people's lives and live through them. You never know. There could be that one Facebook story that you share that can inspire somebody to reach out to you and ask you more about what you do. So what's the difference between a lead and a prospect? So first of all, a lead is somebody who likes, comments, shares your posts, watches your Facebook stories, watches your Instagram stories. A lead is somebody that you friend request, somebody that you send a friend request to because you feel like, look, oh, Marina likes high heels. I like high heels. She's a mom. I'm a mom. She's positive. I'm positive. Oh my gosh, I love her. And you friend request me. Then I would be a lead. A lead is somebody who friend requests you. Now, a prospect, on the other hand, is somebody who asks about your product or your business. Is somebody who has a conversation with you about your product or your business. Someone you're friends with that has liked, commented, or shared a product or a business post on Facebook. And someone who has showed you their pain point, which we're going to go over in a minute too. So this is really important for you to understand. Just because somebody's a lead does not mean it's the right time for you to send them a cold message. Oh my gosh, I think you're amazing. I looked at your stuff and I'm opening in your area and I would love for you to join my business. No. Or, hey, I saw you were looking for weight loss. I have something that'll help you with that. Like, that's not the way to do this. I don't want you guys to pounce on every single lead. I'm going to teach you how to have some real conversations and how to stay in their face, to how to create that eye contact with them on Facebook to where you draw them back to your Facebook page. So what I need you to do is stop pouncing and be human. So here's some pain point examples for business prospects. If they ever say to you, I hate my job, I have no time, I'm too busy, I don't have money, I wish I could work from home, I am broke, not enough time in the day. These are all pain points. This is an open door for you to come back and use one of the scripts on my 5-step formula. Listen, I totally get it. I've been there before. I was broke in 2014. In fact, my car got repossessed. Like, I totally get that. This is a true story, you guys. So I know what it feels like to be broke. And I have to tell you, that's why I'm so grateful that I was introduced to network marketing, because I've actually built a significant income on Facebook with my network marketing business. Have you ever taken a look at network marketing before? And then wait for them to respond, right? We don't want to keep pouncing and be like, oh my gosh, my business is so amazing. You need to join my business. Blah, 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 blah. No, ask a question and wait for the answer. So let's talk about turning that lead into a prospect, okay? First, you need to compliment. Always compliment when you're reaching out to somebody. Kindness and courtesy are the root of a positive customer service experience. I love this quote. You're already their mentor because you're reaching out to them. I want you to know this, okay? So I need you to have the posture of like, I am the jam, and they're going to want to join me because why wouldn't they? I'm here to impact people with my product and my business. So I need to show them who I am. So you need to start off by complimenting people. Oh my gosh, your kid is so gorgeous. How old are they? Right? Start off with a compliment. Connect to find that pain point. That's where asking questions come in. When you ask questions, you guys, it opens the door for people. Now, if you're asking questions and they're not responding, then obviously they're not your people. They're not your tribe. Or life got in the way. So just move on to the next lead. And control the conversation. If you start word vomiting all over somebody, right? If you're just like, oh my gosh, you got to join my business. And you start telling them about, oh, people lose weight, or oh, your skin's going to be amazing. Oh, the product science, or oh, let me tell you about this. You are overwhelming people and they think they have to do the same thing. And they're like, nope, not happening. So you need to keep your posture tall and control the conversation. Okay? How do you control the conversation? Ask a question, be quiet, wait for their answer. Let them connect with you. You need to relate with them. Feel, felt, found. I know how you feel, Marina. I felt the same way. And then I found this amazing home-based business. I love working from home. So what do you do for a living? So what you're doing is you're asking a question to keep the conversation going. But let's show you how long you're going to build that rapport for. Because I think sometimes people get stuck in building rapport too long, and then they don't actually take that next step. So first and foremost, I comment on my leads posts 3 times a week. So I know who my leads are. I have a Facebook list for my leads for my business, or leads for, my brand, or for my coaching, or whatever. And I will comment on their posts 3 times a week. Now, why do I do that? 1, I really care about these people. But 2, I want to be seen. These are little tricks where, oh, I forgot about Marina. Oh, let me go check my messenger and see if she messaged me back. Right? It keeps you in their vision. So here's the 333, you guys. I comment 3 times a week on their posts, maybe Facebook Lives, something. Next, have 3 conversations in the private messenger with them, not about your product, not about your business. Okay, I want you to understand something. If somebody is not responding to you after they say they're ready to order, or when you start talking about your business, you need to come back with a question, or something I like to do all the time is I will actually send a funny GIF, the GIFs, the GIFs, or whatever they're called. And I'll be like, hello from the other side, right? Or something to catch their attention. If they don't respond, then I go back to commenting on their posts. So I do this 3 times in a week. And then I ask them 3 questions to find those pain points. Okay, so some of the questions that I'll say is like, what do you do for work? Or how many kids do you have? Or, oh my gosh, where's the last place you went on vacation? I know this sounds kind of like cheesy, but I want you guys to understand something. If you're truly interested in people, the questions that you're going to ask them are going to come very easy for you. So I want you to start getting into this groove of keeping control of the conversation and stay seen. Because here's a cool part. What if you had a product or a business curiosity post on your Facebook? And then you're commenting 3 times on your leads post. You're having conversations with them in private messenger, and you're asking them questions to find the pain point. What happens is you are now in the Facebook algorithm considered BFFs with these people, with the leads. So if you have a curiosity Facebook Live or a curiosity post that you do, Facebook is most likely going to share with them your post. So then it's going to attract more people to them reaching out to you. You see what I'm saying? Is this making sense? Hopefully this is making sense. Okay. So have you guys ever got the question, what do you do? And you're like, what do I say? Oh no, what do I say? Oh, do I say I'm in network marketing? Do I say I'm not in network marketing? Oh no, what do I do? Guys, most people freeze at this point, right? Use the messenger scripts at this point, please. So I have in the messenger scripts the 5-step formula, like how you can respond and end with a question. So this way it's not just, I'm in, I work in an office as a secretary, but on the side I build my business, period. And then the conversation's over and the person doesn't respond. You need to end with a question. Have you ever worked an at-home business before? Bring it back to them, right? Have that posture when you're having these conversations. Posture is queen. It's super, super important, because if you don't have that posture and you're questioning what you're sending to these people, then what's going to happen? They're going to feel that. One of my favorite things to do too is use voice messenger. I use voice messenger because people can hear my excitement, and my thumbs get tired of typing and texting all the time on my phone. So I send that voice messenger. It's super easy, super quick. It's the best way for them to hear your energy. If they haven't showed you their pain point, avoid pouncing on them with your business. You need to learn about your leads. You need to learn if they're even in a place to learn about the business, or if they're in a place to even build the business. Because if they're not, you're going to enroll somebody that's going to do nothing anyway if you're convincing them that this is the jam for them. So it's an interview process. So if you have hundreds of conversations going on every single month with people, you're not going to get caught up on that one person that just isn't responding back to you. Does that make sense? Because I know sometimes I get crickets. I'm sure you guys get crickets too in your Facebook Messenger, and you're like, I did all the right stuff. If you have so many people that you're talking to and you're creating relationships with, building rapport with, and you're following the 333 simple steps, you will start popping out customers and distributors for your business. You will find your mojo, and then you could teach this to your teams. Mention quickly what you do and end with a question. So I need you guys to be interested. You can't expect them to respond to a 5-page dissertation. So it needs to be short, sweet, end with a question, okay? This is about them, not you. You want them to send you a 5-page dissertation, not the other way around. Ask questions, be interested, find their pain points. Look for that yes, I'm open attitude. Yes, I'm open conversation. So something I love to do is simply ask, like when they ask what I do, well, I have a brand where I coach entrepreneurs how to build an income from online. And I also teach network marketing individuals, whatever. But if I was just going to say about my network marketing business, I would literally say I work a side business with my brand, right? So that's what I do all the time. But I also have a network marketing business that I do on the side that I've created, X income with, and I do it all from social media. Have you ever thought about joining a network marketing company before? Or have you ever done network marketing before? Or have you ever thought about doing a home-based business before? So you can see where they're at. So if they're like, absolutely not, it's blah, 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 you're not going to waste your time. You'll still keep that relationship open. Maybe they'll be interested in the product, but you don't want to go through the whole process of teaching them or telling them or sharing your presentation with them, and they're not even ready for it. You see what I mean, Jelly Bean? And have that posture. The second that door opens with a pain point, please use the scripts in that downloadable in the back office that you have. So you cannot act like flip-flops and expect to be treated like Louis Vuittons. This is where it's really important that you're human and that you're positive, okay? People need to know you truly care before they need to know what you have to offer them. People need to know you truly care. If you're literally just in network marketing to make $1 and not make an impact, people will feel that, okay? So you have to make that shift. And especially in your scripts or in the conversations you're having in Messenger, you want to come from a place where people can feel that you're truly interested in what they have going on. Think of all those spammy messages that you get in your inbox or in your emails. You don't even pay attention to them, or you get aggravated. So don't be that weirdo that sends those spammy messages to people in your inbox, those copy and paste scripts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for joining. I cannot wait for you guys to see more of what we have coming up. Can't wait to see you guys soon.